It's October 6th. We're out on Herd Pond, Wayland, Massachusetts, with a crew from Solitude. And Mark is using kind of a modified post hole digger to pull up a core from the bottom, and we're trying to assess the extent of the water chestnut infestation in the pond. Bria, who's looking through that, is checking for seeds, whether already germinated or viable. Bria, do you want to say a few words?
Sure. So we're going around the pond. We have 10 spots in the pond, in this southwestern cove of Herd Pond, and at each point we do 3 samples. And for each sample, we pull up a sample and go through it and look for water chestnut nutlets. And we count that per sample, and then take, we have sort of, I guess, some scissors, and we cut through them and check for pith. And if it's white and full, then we know that it's a viable seed. And if it's watery or hollow, we know that it's already either germinated or it's not a viable seed.
Okay, and mostly you're finding non-viable seeds.
Correct. So far we've only found 1 viable seed that has recently dropped off a plant.
Oh, so that would have been a drop this year.
Yep.
Okay, so, but you've gotten up to, what is it, 19 seeds?
Yes, 19 seeds in just one sample.
That's an incredible number of seeds in what, about a 5 by 5 inch area.
Yeah.
That must have meant in the pond there were millions and millions of these seeds.
Yes, I mean, it's possible. So what we're going to do is take all of the numbers that we're getting. So for each point, there's 3 samples. We'll average each of those samples to get an average number per point, and be able to sort of create a number for a seed base for this cove, for the pond.
Okay. Well, Mark, why don't you grab another sample there, see what we have. This is an area where there's historically been a large infestation of water chestnut plants. In fact, I see one floating right there. I see quite a few right in this area. This was not harvested, or if it was harvested, these plants were missed. Let me pull up this plant here, see what's on it. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute. Okay, there's a plant that I've just pulled up, and it's got, looks to me like one slightly immature seed and another seed that's quite a bit more immature. So the seeds are still on the plants on October 6th.
So far for this last sample, I have 7 seeds.
7 seeds in that single pull
Yep, and one single one.
Okay.
And I still have more to go through.
All right.
I have 9 now.
Okay, these seeds have spines, 5 spines on the nutlets, and you have to be a little careful.
That one was 10.
10 nutlets or seeds for that sample. One more. Oh yeah, okay, I see, yeah.
So it's a modified post hole
A
digger.
modified post hole digger. No posts here, but I guess you could put one in. This survey is being has been done by the Wayland Surface Water Quality Committee. It's being paid for out of our
Can you tell me what
budget.
the difference you have?
Oh, okay. All right. So there's a green one. Let me get your hand, and there's a dark one which is non-viable. Okay. Thank you. Wayland Surface Water Quality Committee has been harvesting this pond. This is the 14th season. Early on, 2003, 4, 5, this pond, most parts of it were 100% covered with water chestnut plants, which is an invasive species. Trapanatans is the scientific name for it. And luckily, in recent years, there have only been a few plants, but 2016 has been an exception. An incredible number of plants, about 47,000 harvested season to date, and they're not all harvested yet. And 2015 we had about 2,300 plants. 2014 only about 690 plants. The difference this year being apparently that we're in a drought situation. The pond was, since it's connected to the Sudbury River, was much lower in April, May, June, July, and all of those still viable seeds were still waiting for germination for the right conditions. It's not clear that there are a lot of seeds left in the pond that are viable, except that there are still a great number of unharvested seeds in the southwest cove, and they're going to drop, or unharvested plants, and they're going to drop their seeds. Any other comments, Bria?
I think that we're making strides towards removing water chestnut, but it's clearly a battle, and I don't think we figured everything out that we know about water chestnut yet.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.